TikTok on now as well. So anyone watching the stream, please consider sharing. Of course, as TikTok keeps reminding me to ask you to do. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this fountain which I put in yesterday. So bear with me. This is not a final design, okay? It's not a final design. I'm kind of, I don't know. Maybe I need some input from you guys, but I'm going to just we have a statue which is firing blocks, okay? But I think I need to redo those blocks. So if I just stop the world a sec, let's stop the world, okay? I need to spin you right round, as they say. Spin you right round like a record, baby. So if I just come up here, now the blocks I've kind of hidden up here. So I'm gonna grab a color here, and I'm gonna start setting them to a fancier color. So this is gonna be, untextured, and I'm gonna set it to unlit by static light, which might be a mistake, right? Okay, there we go. And what I'm also going to do, you'll notice that the if I just restart the world a sec. Okay, we're into 6 o'clock, guys. I really want pizza tonight. I'm going to have pizza, I think. Cool. So you can see the blocks. Look at that. That's mental. They're all coming out at once, look. That's brilliant, isn't it? So if we let's just put you in the rubber dinghy thing. Lush. So I'm actually going to just pull you out of the pool a sec, with. Okay, great. Look at that. Lovely shower. Lovely shower, isn't it? Okay, right, let's just work our way around a sec. Oh, you can sit on the sun lounger. Yeah, you can sit on the sun lounge. Come on. Oh, look at these legs. Look at that. That's amazing. So, what we're going to do is we are going to adjust the particle factory, which is going to be this and this. We can do a lot more with this, actually. This will be fun to play with. What I want to do is to edit the... See, particle doesn't do much more than just register itself, okay? But what I want to do is... I'm going to edit the particle, okay? And edit the particle. And I'm going to give the particle a new property. And I actually want to show you this. So get your butt off the sun lounger. And we're going to fly you over here, okay? So the window that you need to see is just here. But, oh. Okay, great. So wonderful. Let's just move you over here. Look at this. That's lovely. So perfect. Okay, hello, I am supporting from Timbuktu. How are you doing? And we'll just make this window really small, and I'll just come into position here. Make myself smaller as well, hey? No need for me to be that big. Oh. Ow, come on now. Pull that closer, eh? Pull me just this way. Okay, great. If I just pull that close down there. So my new variable here, guys, is going to be called OS. Okay, so OS underscore OS. And that's shorthand for, well, underscore means system assigned, so calculated. Wow, it's really warm in here. That's amazing. And it's going to be a vector, okay? Now what I need is, when will this start? I need to set the value of that. Set the value to, set the value of OS to, get the original scale. Let's just bring you in a little bit closer. Actually, if I can show you the variables, that would be a send, wouldn't it? Well, maybe not. No, I think this window's too small because I'm on the PC. I can't really do much about that. So perfect. So if I'll carry on here, right? Wonderful. So, let's just move this way. Hey, wait, old Whittle Rad. Did I have to pronounce that? How you doing, mate? Come. So, oh, it's warm. Oh, my cat's come to join as well. Hello, mate. Let's get you some biscuits. Just going to go for a walk over here a sec, get the cat some biscuits and get myself a drink. Wow, it's so warm. That's crazy. Why is it so warm? I should really mow the garden at some point, but you can't be bothered. You can't. I know. You're squeaking at me, little ones. You are squeaking at me, little one. Okay, let's get that. Patsy at fridge. Oh, I've got meatballs. Pooh, I got pizza tonight. Who am I kidding? Lucky you, little man. Come on, and you have the... Okay. Cat is having some biscuits and he's sat. He's lovely. No. Just put that down there, eh? I'm just going to lift my phone up so I can see if anyone messages me. Not that I'm expecting anyone to, but just in case. So you never expect anyone to message you, and then you do, and then you do. So, okay. So here we go. So what I want to do, I'm so distracted, it's ridiculous. What I want to do is I want to set the original scale of this object to the scale of the object on startup, because I don't know what the scale is of the objects on startup because I've resized them beyond their original scale, right? So I'm going to take whatever I sized them to in edit mode, bang, restart the world, and that will be their original scale. And we'll use multipliers to decide how we're going to change that up. So it's all going to get quite exciting. So 1 will be whatever the default size is that they are now, which we'll have a look down at in a sec. Well, actually, hell, it's 1. And then if I scroll, oh, what's that? Is player device VR. That's an interesting thing. Whoa, is player device mobile? Is player device desktop? Those are new. Sorry, I'm just spotting new Horizons commands that I've not seen before. This is all happening at the moment with the mobile rollout. So you can now sort of detect if players are mobile or desktop or VR, so you can actually, change things. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, sorry, enough distraction. I swear, I do work a lot quicker when I'm not talking. I think the problem is because you guys are here, I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I can, just both Riley some conversation, because I swear, if you're just watching me sit here in silence, I do think that's actually going to be boring for the majority of you. So, okay, so if I just scroll, I might start the Instagram stream, actually. Yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's do that. So, just run that one, because Instagram tends to alert people that I'm doing this, and I don't mind that at all. So, oh, come on there. The problem with the Instagram stream is I just need to Instagram. I need to get the stream view, which isn't a major problem. It's just oh, okay, live video. Okay, we'll say build session, audience, public, next. Then I've come in today without really a clear plan on what I'm actually building. Stein, stream, and okay. And then we just start streaming, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, and as soon as that's good to go. Do I have to redesign this a little bit? Yeah, I suppose. Okay, and go live. Wonderful. Let's just leave that up there a second. I'm going to have difficulty seeing that, to be honest. So I just need to make that smaller here. Close up here. Careful not to take over the screen. Okay, and then we'll just sort of position that in the center. I don't know if that's really good enough, but it'll have to do. I think my Instagram window's been resized. That's nuts. Okay, you guys, I think that's gonna do. So, let's go remember to stay here. So, set original. Do that. So I'm gonna sit down to do this as well, guys. So sorry if I'm all over the place. So my legs need a rest. I've been on my feet on standing tables all day, so could do with the rest. It's messing my calves up. Boom. If I don't respond straight away, please don't be offended. So, just get into, I think it's objects. And then we just have to get the object transform scale of object, okay? So the scale of object is going to be reference to self. Oof. And then what I need to do is bring in a yeah. Okay, because each component is registering itself in an array with the controller, or the factory as we called it. I'm going to bring in a event, and it's going to be called set scale. Now, scale is a three-parter, right? It's X, Y, and Z, but for the sake of this, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to treat it as an integer, and then apply that inside here to a sector, I think. Okay, set scale, continue, and is received with parameter is a number, and I'll see. Its GUI scale is the one, so you're probably seeing that appear now, the little yellow thing that I just threw in there. And all we need to do is use this to say scale 2. And vector input. So vector input is 1. Oh, no, we don't want the vector input. Sorry, we're going to put the OS times by scale. So the original scale when the world was started times by the scale. So if I pass in a value of 1, that will be the same scale as it started off at. So what I can do is I can get a little bit playful now. If I run down to the G particle factory and I open this up, and just hope you can see that. Let me just pull this over here so I can. Let's go here. Oh, come on now. Lingle. Okay, that's fine for me now. Go see what works for you. Okay. So, where out there is there, okay. Right, perfect. So, wonderful. Right, cool. So let's just pop that there. And I will continue to sit down a sec, and I'm going to move myself into position just to keep you happy, innit? There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so if I just move here, now let's check the chats. Any questions coming in? No questions. That's good. Okay, I can carry on. So what I want to do is on this emit function, I equally want to set the scale. Okay, so that's going to involve throwing an event, send event, add object. So it's going to be after the object is moved. So I'm guessing you can see that. Oh, you can't see that, huh? Okay, I'm going to just a second, see if I pull this over to here. Let's see if I can. Oh, is that'll work for me? Yeah, okay. Pull you in nice and close. So yeah, you can see the move. It kind of stayed lying down, I guess. And what we're going to do, we've put the event in this, and my event is actually set scale, okay? I'm going to send that to the OBJ, and it was pulled out of the array, which is our next particle. And then what we do is we have to slide in a randomness. So random with decimals, okay? Up between. Now, this is going to be a multiplier. So 1 is going to be the actual. Yeah, okay. So random, I think it was random with decimals. Let's try between 0.8 and 1.2. I mean, that's going to add a little variance. It's quite a lot, actually. It's like 0.5. That's nearly, yeah. Yeah, that's the quarry, the way that's not, take. So I'm just going to have a look at this. That is, wowzers, that is crazy. So I'm actually reconsidering. I thought I would putting collisions off on players and these things, but actually, because they're colliding with each other and knocking each other out of kilter, so I'm actually gonna just spin you around a sec. They're actually, I'm just sorry, I just sort of stockpiled them here. I'm sure I don't need to have so many. Having this many physics objects could really eat away at world capacity unnecessarily, because we still got quite a bit to do, and I'm gonna need that space. Is my voice AI? It is, yes, I am using a voice changer. I think it's important that people protect their anonymity online. I am a privacy advocate for that. There. Yeah. So if we set collidable off, I'm just gonna redo that script a sec as well. Ali. And we set collidability to false. So we're gonna make sure collidable is off there and there, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just point this down here. Okay, and then what we're going to see is when we turn this on, you're going to see blocks of different sort of sizes coming out at slightly different rates. So the scale should now be in place. You can now see the blocks are kind of coming down at slightly different sizes, right? There's quite a bit too much force behind that, to be honest. Oh, hey, Giddy. How you doing? Oh, hang on, let me just... Giddy's talking to me on Insta. I've got the Insta chat behind the... YouTube. Gonna tell everyone in the metaverse that you're my girl. I'm sorry, Giddy, but Jenny might come after you on that one. She might have something to say. She'll be after you, my man. Bless you. So what I need to do now is probably lessen the force. So yesterday's tutorial we set the force to be a variable between 6 and 10. Now I think I'm going to down that to be between maybe 3 and 6. So that's 6 max and 3 minimum. Now, of course, if gravity and mass can sort of affect these things, but if I just hit restart on that, you see that's coming out at a much weaker amount, which actually for a little fountain, is kind of, I think Jenny can share, nice one. That's kind of coming out at a much more sort of respectable pace. And to be honest as well, I'm not sold on the design of the fountain. This is just one of these stock meshes that I've put in for illustrative. I wouldn't actually mind creating my own sort of concept if I just lean her back like this. Now remember, we used the +Z on the particle factory to determine the forward direction of the emission. So if I take that, I can angle that up here and check it out like that's really funny. She's so she's kind of like, yeah. We can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this light. We can just pick it up and we can sort of point it in any direction and it'll use that force. And I'm hoping we might be able to use this in a few other sort of places. It was a really good script to sort of write, a bit like the shower one that we've got going over there. So if, for example, I sort of just tilt you round to look at the shower. So this went in on Sunday. So again, we've got our own custom particle factory there. It's just quite a nice effect. I think as a creator, making your own effects and actually like just literally making them yourself goes a long way. People notice that stuff. Except without sort of talking down, and please don't take this the wrong way, but if I see another music note particle generator, I'm gonna go crazy. Don't get me wrong, particle factories are the future, but it's just, there's only so much you could do with musical notes. Yeah. But I think when you make your own, and again, listen, we're dealing with cubes here, but the cubes in theory, I could switch them out for more complex objects, but that would up the geo, so obviously I'm playing careful with that. But yeah, so we've got a few little tricks going on in here. There's sort of custom designs that are just for this world. This was supposed to be a 2-hour build and all. And obviously that ship has sailed. We also got the sort of very slow oscillation of the rubber ring over here. which I really like this. This looks simple, right? But there's quite a lot going on under the hood. Now it does, unfortunately it's collidable, so it does let you sort of fall out the side of it, but when I stand on it, I move with it, which is really cool. I don't turn though, because sadly we can't turn players in Horizons yet. Watch this space. There might be something coming that allows us to turn players, but I don't officially know, so. Come on, something's got to be coming. They can't just have that. The our chat's got flight sims, for God's sakes. It's sad. Bale of turn players would be an absolute godsend. You know, they allow us to move them. It just seems. And to be honest, we've seen them scale players as well. Yeah, no, we've seen players being scaled and moved in Kaiju City Showdown. When a Kaiju spawns in, that's an actual avatar, isn't it? So they're scaled, and then when he picks you up in his hand, that's not just moving you, that's turning you as well. So it's definitely possible, but just not to us at the moment. What's the space? That's what I'm basing this on. I have no prior knowledge. I'm not under any disclaimers or any NDAs, nor am I part of any early access. So I can't blow any secrets, unfortunately. I don't have any. I just have predictions. Strong predictions. Cool. Okay, I can get it from here. So, the interiors need some work, guys. So obviously this is not a complete map by any sense. I still need to do so much more with the beach as well. And which is funny because I wasn't originally going to do a beach. I wasn't going to do a beach in here at all. But then here we are. I'm still not super happy with these blocks, to be honest. I think they need to be smaller, the ones that are sort of emitting out of this fountain. So I'm going to play with them in maxes again. I'm probably just going to rescale them at source. So if I just stop the world a sec, it's very important you're dealing with animated objects to stop the world. Wow, I'm standing up again. This is terrible. I need to be sitting down. Okay, if I just pull that up here, just going to hit stop and restart. And then if I do need to take sort of stock of, right, if I scale these now, you're going to notice because of the way that we've done the scaling with the multipliers, right, that this is actually going to apply that correctly. So it's going to apply sort of an up 0.2 and a down 0.2 based upon the rescaling I've just done. So that will take care of the variance. Look at that. So again, is it the prettiest way to do it? No. Would it be better to do it with projectile launchers and stuff? Probably. I have a bit of an issue with projectile launchers because the trails tend to look weird. They're like unlit trails, and I'm not cool with that. If I want to do a nighttime and daytime variant of this, that's going to work against me. Although saying that, these are unlit anyway. So I could replace the blocks with spheres, squish spheres. That is a thing. I could actually invest some time and effort in. Yeah. Good. I'm going to open the Lotus at 8 tonight, I think. Yeah. Do I make the scale of these things go up slightly? That's actually not a bad thing. I quite like that idea. Let's do that. Now, because this is using the physics engine, is not tracked, whereas the shower that we saw before uses a lerp, so it knows from its alpha at what point the drops are at the top or bottom, which means they can apply a scale down as they go proportionally. However, here's a problem. For this, it just knows the speed. It doesn't really know when it's actually going to hit the ground because there's variance on the power, which means it could hit the ground sooner or later, but that shouldn't affect us, to be honest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the particle factory. Yeah, I'm going to put a new call inside the particle. No, I don't need to. No, I don't need to at all, because we already, when we pick it up, we rescale it, don't we? So that's okay. I maybe need to rescale it before I do that, but again, I can come back to that. That's not a problem. So what we're going to do is I think I'm going to make the scale go upward as they progress, okay? So do I have an alpha in here? I do not have an alpha. That's okay. So what I'll see is scale. So min scale, max scale. Although, yeah, okay, min. Or increment, actually. Increment would be good. So scale. scale speed. And I'm going to just put that in Pascal case, as that can be set. So scale, speed, and scale. Scale max. Nah, we'll try scale speed first, okay? So what we do is we say scale speed. What I need is, do I need is scaling? Is scaling, hang on. Try it, looking. Is clearing. We'll do that with a lowercase and a underscore. So is scaling is going to be a boolean, okay? It's going to default to false. So what I now need is an update loop. Just going to check it. I already have one. I don't. Good. Okay, I'm going to put that towards the bottom. Oh, good grief. Yes, of course, you'll not see what I'm doing, you. So we need to sort that out. Let's come up. Here's the particle factory. And I'm starting to think this is the wrong place to do it. I think I need to let the particle handle its scaling. Possibly. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so let's just make sure you can see that, right? Great. So if we just pull it up here. Now, sadly, I'm going to have to redo that now. Nice. So what I do is I come out of here. We'll take the is scaling out. We'll take the scale speed out. And we'll take the update out. So what we'll do is we'll make some presumptive calls and declare the thing that we are. Send event to object. So we're going to say push new event. It's going to be called stop. There's probably a cleaner way I can do this by just providing a parameter, but send stop scaling, that can go there. This one can go send start scaling. TJ goes, Cat, don't you dare walk across there, mate. Come on. I know you're trying to get my attention, but it's not the way. Oh yeah, of course, I keep forgetting to. I don't know, you can see this anyway, that's fine. So start scaling. Let's go check the chat windows in a sec. No on Twitch, no on Insta, that's good. You got a few people on. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, play. It's fine. Steady Kent's going on TikTok, that's nice. Good. Hello, TikTok people. Start scaling. So now we're going to send that to the object. I'm going to send that. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So we've got 2 new events that we now need to operate on. So if I just pull this open, so G particle, if I just pull this over, where is that for you? I need to make sure you can see it, which is a better experience for doing this thing over else. I might well make it work, okay? That the real solution is probably me using my actual headset, right? Oh, inactivity on live. TikTok Studio is silly. Okay, so TikTok's gone like, yeah, we've just decided we're going to kill your stream. Which is nice. I'll kill TikTok then, okay? Get off. Don't care. No. Don't care. I'm like literally working here and it's like, oh, inactivity. Rubbish. Okay, perfect. So hi Luna, you're right. I'm just doing a little bit of scripting here. So I just pull this window in here. Yeah, I'm quite new to TikTok, to be honest. I'm going to have to really understand what it means by inactivity, because I'm certainly not inactive. Maybe I'm just inactive on the chat or something. I don't know. Hey, Nova, you right? So we've jumped back to the particle, the all-important particle, which the particle factory does most of the management, but we've decided to delegate the responsibility for the scaling over time to the particle, so the particles can manage themselves, rather than the factory having to worry about sort of sending them messages. So what we do now is we say when event is received pop pop, and we just stick in start scale. Yeah, I think it was start scale. Oh no, start scaling, that's weird. And end scaling. I wonder why I had that's set scale. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was set scale, which is fine. So when hey so now we've got start scaling and stop scaling. So that's gonna be sent by the idea behind this is when the manager produces the particle and it says, right, go fly, we're going to allow it to start scaling. And then when it's got then a delayed thing where it'll kill that particle after, like, it's a second at the moment, but that's flexible. It'll stop scaling it, which is important. So what we do now is we say, okay, when start scaling, we need to create a new flag now, and we're going to call it is scaling. Check, and that's going to be a Boolean. And then the other thing we may create, in fact, that's what I'm going to do here. So these functions are simply, again, this could be one function just with an input, but why not? Let's go with both, because I don't see there being much in here anyway, so it's a little more legible. If it does waste 2 lines, set to 1 and 2, and we're going to set the value of is scaling 1 and 2 to the Boolean. I always say in programming, if you find yourself copying and pasting it, you're probably not doing it right. But welcome to Horizon Worlds. Okay, so now we've done that, we need an update loop, okay? So I'm going to pull the update loop towards the top, because I like to put them towards the top. So we're going to say in here, if... Oh. Okay, that didn't wait. If is scaling, and I'm going to put an else in here. So else, I'll leave the else off a sec. I had an idea for what I was going to do with the else, but it was going to be to set it back to its sort of default scale. But the more I think about it, that might be over-engineering it. I'm not sure I want to do that. That might confuse outer processors, which might want to manually control that. Cool. So, if we go, hey, Guy, you're right. Welcome. Just doing some Wednesday afternoon scripting. So if is scaling, then we're going to have some kind of an alpha value, I guess. So I'll call it scale alpha. Okay, and the alpha is going to be used. So when we stop scaling, I'm going to null that alpha out. Scale alpha to number input is 0. So inside the update loop now, what I need to do is to say, if it is scaling, then set the alpha to the incrementation, which will be the speed, times by the delta time, the all-important delta time. I did go through that on a previous vid, the importance of using the update loop with the delta time. It's a really good game development fundamental to get your head around. Yeah, it's a small bit of really up, a little bit of practice. You'll understand why it's so useful. You don't have to use it. I highly recommend you do for the smoothest experience. So we're going to set the value of scale alpha to alpha plus, and then I need the scale speed, right? So speed, scale speed actually. Yeah, keep an eye on the time, guys. You know, I'll end the stream at sort of 7 if I don't get tired before that. So I need to make some food at some point, and then the Lotuses will be opening at 8, so that gives me a nice hour. Maybe they'll do some exercise too, who knows. So this is scale. Just typed in stream speed. That's a number. Right. So if I just pop that into, so that scale alpha is equal to scale alpha plus scale speed plus delta time. So times delta time. So if I just put that into 1, great. And then what I need to do is I need to set the, remember we've got the OS, which is the original scale. So I'm going to use the set, scale to, Oop. Scale self. Oh. What's happened? Because I just dropped in a line there. Everything just went massive and exploded. This is the problem when you're editing scripts and you leave the simulation on. Things go very crazy, very fast. I love it. So scale self to, and it's going to be the OP times, OP plus, where's OP plus first? Yes, the OS. Plus the scale alpha, and that, type error in, maybe it's times, okay. I couldn't work out what I was thinking there. So scale self to times alpha, okay, that resolves times your vector, multiplying your vector works, just not plusy. Should have been given, okay. So, we're just watching this. Who is inviting me to something I don't want to go to? No. Stop sending me invites. Okay. They need to disable invites, I think. It would be nice to have like a busy mode on that you just turn on and it wouldn't let you get invites. So I get it. People want you to come and see their stuff. They're desperate for it. But it's disruptive when you're sort of trying to concentrate. Well, it's really disruptive. Now, I check this. I just, I pull that up here a sec. Still here. You know, it's the problem with social media is it's just the stream of bloody notifications as well. I've got most of my notifications turned off in like every social media app. I just can't have my phone pinging every 2 seconds. I'd never get anything done. I have problems with concentration as it is. Oh, someone's in the Twitch stream. Hello? Noah, hi. How you doing? Yes, a small streamer. Very small. I can go incredibly small. Like, woo, I can go smaller still. Yeah, I'm trying to build up a community of Horizon Worlds streamers myself, just by hopefully doing this, then other people will get the same idea, but doing build streams, they seem to be popular. Did a recent poll on YouTube, saying that what kind of streams do you want, the round and about, the sort of the bar cams, the this, the that, or the build streams, and the build streams came out on top to us, which isn't entirely unsurprising, because watching idle conversation for 7 hours at a time is kind of boring for people. I get that. If you're not actively partaking in a conversation, it's not amusing, but building, on the other hand, you can learn a lot from sort of theoretical concepts. But hello, welcome. Good to see someone actually on Twitch. Yeah, I was thinking, I was not close to giving up on Twitch, but Twitch has definitely been the slowest grower, I think, because it's so oversaturated with people playing the same games over and over. And they're always bloody battle royales. Get it? That's what people want to watch. Or hot tub streams. Yes, I know. I'm watching you. Right. So, just get my head back a sec. So the set scale is there. I need to, when the set scale is, okay, scale alpha needs to be 1. I think the scale alpha needs to go back to 1, guys, because that's actually super weird, because actually scale alpha this needs to be 0. because it's an alpha, and by principle, an alpha should be between 0 and 1. Not always, I know, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to add... Oh. Ew. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this up. Oh. What? Set scale self to... Oh, okay. See, the scale alpha needs to be, I think, bigger than that, because if it's tron times by 0, you're just going to get 0, which is crazy. So I almost need to sort of plus 1 to that. Scale alpha plus 1. Oh, heck. Up to its original scale. I'm just going to hit that all-important restart button because I'm not seeing anything down below. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Ha! Lovely. So I'm going to just play around with that scale speed and see what happens if I set that to like 30. Does that go mad? Wait for it. Whoa! Oh my god, that's incredible. So if I just hit restart on that. Oh, that's so funny. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So yeah, we're definitely doing it. Look at that. But that's surreal, like. It's I've got something in the other script that I think is thwarting that, or something. If I say stop skin, if I just remove that, what happens? Whoa! That's intense. The problem is, because I'm using the OS, the original scale, that is going to ignore the variants that I actually put in. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. I think my brain's not working. It's quite a warm day in my defense. I'm struggling a bit with this build stream. What I may do is sort of save a bit more of it to the weekend. But I want to try and do build streams every day if I can. That would be nice. I just try and up it to like... That's interesting, actually, because as I look down... Oh, no, that is fine. That is working. But the scale speed is 30. I'm not seeing a progressive resize, which I've just realized actually is me fundamentally is broken. Whoa! Oh my god, that's the funniest. Okay, that's not healthy at all. So let's let's just jump in, set that down to maybe 10. And won't affect we just hit restart on that, eh? Oh my god. No, that's still at 100. We don't want that. So let me just turn it up until 1 and save that file and go. Oh, dudes. Dudes. Oh. Turn. With the set scale. Really? I'm gonna just jump over here a sec. So the stop scaling happens over 1 minute. Set scale is up there. I'm just gonna remove that. I want to see what happens. taking the variator out. Okay, what happens? There. Yeah, it's gone back to uniform, but it's not really doing what I want it to. Sound. Start scaling. Okay, so Bosch. Fine. That's mad. Well, it's actually our set scale alpha. Oh, okay. Set scale alpha to, set that to 1. What happens? So. God, what? That is incredible. Oh, damn. Dropping controls on the floor. I sweat. It was a good day up to that point. Okay. Oh. Pulled myself through the floor. I will be back up now. Where the heck was I up here? Oh, mate, I'm tired. I'm super tired. Oh. Hey, Truth Trumpet, you right? Basically coming here and just made a mess. Good stuff. If is scaling. Scale self to the original scale times by scale alpha plus 1. Times by scale alpha plus 1. What? No. Scale self to scale alpha, surely. Oh, what's that, mate? Or that does make sense. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, hey, YouTube, BG, how you doing? Yeah, it is odd. It is odd, mate. My brain's flagging all of us. The temperature's just shot up this afternoon. I can't concentrate. We don't have air conditioning in this country. Not really. Long day, and I'm just absolutely flagging. Look at that. It's going out of control. So I need to... If scaling... Let's see, scale alpha 2. 0. Scale alpha 2. 0. I'm just gonna... We're gonna hit that. Oh, look, that seems a little bit... I'm just not seeing the sums in my head, I gotta be honest. Oi, oi. I'll jump back here. So the scale speed probably needs to go up to like 7. What effect is that going to have? Oh, I think we just nailed it. Kind of, maybe. On the first pass. On the first pass only. It's sort of working when it wants to. It wants to, which is scale speed. If I say 10, that's going to allow it to speed up more. Just going to restart that. That's funny. So you can kind of see what's happening there. It's sort of working. Some blocks are indeed getting upsized, but most are not, which is curious. I say that actually, I think they all are to some degree. Let me just try something else a sec. So if I go into the factory, I'm sort of kind of switching between two different things. I'm sort of not showing you necessarily what I should be, because I have to keep repositioning the windows all the time, which is very annoying. So what I need to do now is set the original size, which I'm going to just stop the simulation. And I'm actually going to make these really small, okay? So, really small. Just pop them there. And then I'm going to start the simulation again. Restart, go. So you can kind of see that's very, very small, which is good because then it gives me the flexibility to edit the particle and really go to town with that multiplier. So scale speed is 10. I can set this like 40 or something crazy. So let's just restart that again. So you can see actually that is sort of working, sort of. I think it's because of the variance in the block size. But for sure, it can be. It can be if you can't see the maths. And again, you can have a bad day. You know. So, yeah. Time is it? Yeah, John, I'm going to end the stream there. My brain's just not working, guys. I was hoping to do a little bit more today, but, oh, one thing I haven't shown you there, we've got the islands. You see the islands over there? Basic. Very, very basic. Capacity is the name of the game on this platform. It's, yeah, capacity. Keep your levels loading fast. Keep them graphically simple. Then you maintain high frame rates and you can put extra fun things in them. If you overdo it on the meshes, it might look great, but it's highly inefficient. It'll drain people's batteries quicker and it'll result in a poorer experience. So this is why I design my levels as simply as possible. Don't get bogged down in the details so much. Cool. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go and stick my head in front of a fan for 10 minutes, maybe make some pizza. I know, pizza again. I gotta shake that habit. Can't be eating pizza all the time. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry this really went nowhere, but sometimes we have bad days, you have off days. I get it. Never put yourself down. Just accept it. But hey, I will see you later. And I'll do the stream at sort of 8 o'clock-ish, yes. I think I'm supposed to be helping Jenny tonight with choosing a song. She's going to enter a singing competition, which should be very exciting. So we'll see what's in store for that, if she's still up for it. I hope she is. She's a great singer. Okay. Thank you very much, BG. See you soon, mate. I'll be back in probably about an hour. I may not leave the Metaverse, but I'm definitely going to turn the stream off. So, till later. Check. All right. Bye-bye.